how to bring safety to your body. I'm Lillian, and if you've been following along, we have gone over nervous system regulation, patterns, and awareness. Well, in today's episode, I'm going to give you a lot of different ways to bring safety into your body. When we feel safe in our body, our whole reality shifts. This is when we start shifting from survival to sovereignty. The very important step is actually feeling safe to come back into your body. Breath is one of the easiest ways to bring safety back into your body. Connecting to your breath consciously helps regulate your nervous system, but connecting to your breath and going into deep breathing will automatically shift your vibration from fear to safety, to calmness, to peace. Now, this is a practice you have to consistently do often, and this isn't a one step, we're fixed. This is a conscious effort of connecting to your breath often, but breath is there available for you and regulate our nervous system. One of my favorite other ways is grounding to the present moment. So going outside, stepping on the earth, not only you are grounding, but you are also energetically exchanging with the earth, the ions. And when you're able to step on the ground with intention of grounding, even connected with some deep breathing, you're able to shift and bring a lot of safety into your body. Next one, maybe this is something you don't want to hear, but creating a routine when we've lived in dysregulation. Routines could be so helpful when you already know what to expect. A consistent routine is going to help you bring safety because you already know what to expect. One that a lot of people roll their eyes about, but speaking to your body, believe it or not, our cells listen. Our body is a living organism. And when we speak kindly and compassionate to ourselves, you wouldn't talk to your child like that. You should not talk to yourself like that. Speaking to yourself with kindness and compassion helps bring safety to yourself. One of my favorite practices is whenever I'm doing anything, like let's say even putting lotion, I love to remind myself, like, I love you, body. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for nourishing me. Or when I'm breathing, I am safe. Thank you. Almost like you're convincing yourself with words. And the more often you do it, sooner or later, you're going to believe that. The other one is, I would say, conscious movement, or just moving your body gently. Like movements like slow dancing, yoga, stretching. Any movement that's slow and intentional will give that flow of safety into your body. So movement, believe it or not. Now, we don't want to do like intense movement that releases cortisol into your body. No, this is gentle, like some yin yoga, some Pilates, something that's very soft and nurturing to the body. Swimming is a great way to move because not only is it slow movement, but connecting to the water does something to your nervous system and to your whole body. The way that the water connects to your body does so much to our nervous system. Connecting with nature, my favorite. Connecting with nature, the way that nature communicates, because it's a beautiful living organism, and because we are part of nature. When we connect with nature, that helps us even breathe deeper, and it brings safety to our bodies. Hugging the tree, sitting underneath the tree, walking in the grass, finding your favorite hiking spot or walk that you could walk. Connect with nature. Nature speaks to us through our senses. It communicates in ways that our eyes don't see, but our body feels. Connecting with nature is a powerful one. Create safe environments. Have you ever heard you cannot heal in the environment that harmed you? You can't, because the body keeps score. The body remembers. So removing yourself from the environment that harmed you, or creating a space that is your little bubble of safety, will help you go into a parasympathetic, into a relaxed state and feeling safe, and help your body process all of this. So create your sanctuary. If that's your home, a room, a little corner, a little nook, finding a place where you could actually rest and recharge properly will support you in this journey. Finding people that you feel safe with will help you along this journey. When you hang out with people that are in a regulated state and that make you feel good, energetically, you will feel a lot better, because our bodies, the energy field around us communicates with one another. So if you hang out with somebody that's regulated, you're going to be more prone to feeling regulated yourself, because they're not activating stress sensors in your body. So find those people that just feel like home and hang out with them. Have them as support. That helps you stay connected to that safety. Practice self-soothing. One of my favorite ones has to be self-massage. That's when you have time. I always say, like, the massaging, touching, like the senses. If you don't have so much time, let's say, even things like humming will help regulate your nervous system and bring safety to your body. Find ways that soothe yourself. You know, as kids, we naturally did this. Obviously, we had our mothers to do it too, but now we are our mothers, and we're here to mother ourselves, to soothe ourselves. So do things that soothe your nervous system. And last but not least, honor your capacity. What does that mean? Know what your limit is, and therefore you could enforce that boundary and know when you need to step away and when you could show up. Really understanding what triggers you and what not will support you. Per se, when I was starting to heal, I knew that I was super sensitive and I could not hang out around a lot of people for a lot of periods. So I knew that that was my limit, you know. So I knew that I'm like, okay, I could only hang out with this amount of people and for this long. And I would honor that. I wouldn't try to be somebody that I was not, you know? Like, I can't hang out and show up the way I can't. And that's okay. Honor your limit. If you are already so stressed out and somebody asks for help, honor yourself and say, I cannot. Know that's your limit. Don't push yourself and force yourself to be there for somebody else. Be there for yourself at that moment. When you are dysregulated and you're trying to heal, honoring your needs, honoring your limits is going to support you so much more than trying to push yourself through hard moments. Once you get a pro, then you could push yourself, okay? But at the beginning, honor your limits. These are all ways to support you in feeling safe in your body and finding safety within. If you like this episode, follow along. Thank you for showing up. If you already do these things or there's other things that you do, I would love to hear it in the comments. What are ways that you feel safe? Because we're all different, and these are just examples that I went through that I want to share with you. And thank you for watching. Adios.